Okay, folks, so it's story time. All right. Once upon a time, back in May of 2019, this happy little square cloud was drifting through the sky. And this lady had a phone camera at the time and decided to just snap a couple pictures of it. She didn't think too much of it. It was just this interesting looking square cloud, perfectly normal. And then she took the image and uploaded it onto her computer and started to look at it a little bit closer and noticed something very curious perched right on the very edge of that square cloud. And at first she thought maybe she just captured a bird in flight. And then she realized that if that was a bird in flight, that was a very large bird in flight because in the original capture, you can barely see the outline of it right there. And she didn't really notice it when she first took the picture because it was so high up in the air and it was so distant and far away. So when she zoomed in on that and saw what looked like a very large bird perched on the edge of that cloud, she decided to take it to the social platforms and share it. She first sharing it on Facebook, and a lot of people made the accusations that, oh, that's fake. That's fake. It's fake. They had responses that were fascinated by it, just as fascinated as she was. And she debated with those that claimed that it was photoshopped and dared them to find the evidence and the proof in the image. And they wanted to see the original images. So she went to a forum and she shared the original images. Nothing done to them. The original images. And they looked at it and they examined it. But before they did any close analysis of it, there were several of these individuals on that forum that just completely humiliated themselves. And in fact, one of the forum administrators was completely shamed after they had made multiple posts attempting to call her out for being a fake and for faking these photographs and this imagery. But when they examined the original photos and they discovered that there was no photoshopping, indeed, it was an original photo, no alterations whatsoever. There was just this very curious large bird perched on the side of this very large square cloud. They deleted her forum account. Instead of admitting that they were wrong and admitting that she was right and admitting that they could not, in fact, find any evidence or proof whatsoever of photoshopping, they just deleted her forum account. The end.